This isn't just a power rack. This is the Evolpow P2D full body workout machine. They sent it to me and asked me to make some videos for you and show you what this can do to your home gym experience. Now I'm gonna put a couple of links down in the description below, so if you're interested, you can go down there and click to get to the exact machine that I am showing you here. Now, I've done a bunch of videos for these types of racks before. This one's just got some things that some of the others on the market don't have. So first let me talk about the construction of this. So one of the things I really want to see whenever I'm using a rack is I need it to have space. I need it to have some room here on the inside, especially because I'm a 6'3", 270-pound guy. I need room to move. I've done a few of these where they're a little bit tight and they're just not very comfortable. You can see here, even as I stand in the middle of it, it's a nice wide footprint. So I certainly appreciate that. The posts, the beams on here, this is all a commercial grade steel, none of that non-commercial grade stuff. Commercial grade steel, 2mm, and all of the holes here are 1-inch holes. So that way if you've got other types of attachments that you want to add in later, 1-inch holes on all of these. Now, as we're looking at it, you obviously notice the way that this is constructed. We have our two primary pulleys here for some crossover moves. I'm going to show you those in a second. We have the elevated pull-up bar. I like that they actually arch this up and over, because I've seen some of these where they just go straight across like that. I like that I have extra height on this just to get a better workout, and it's got multiple positions. I'm going to show you that here in a second. The pulley system actually comes right back down here. I've got a couple of Evolpow bumper plates already set up on here, and a few other things that I'm going to highlight along the way. Let's actually jump into some of the moves and exercises you can do with this machine. So the pulleys on this are great for different types of push-pull, especially because you can set it up high or down low. So let's actually start high. So one of the things I love doing are different types of chest presses with machines like this. You can just kind of grab it. By the way, it does come with two rubberized gripped handles, so you can just do a couple of moves just like this. Or if you want to do different types of, let's say, crossovers, let's say even back crossovers. So let's actually switch here, grab each side, and you can bring it down across like this as well. I love doing these types of back exercises. Now, because the footprint on this is so wide, that allows us to actually do different types of exercises just on one side. So over here, by the way, it does come with this attachment to do the tricep push down, so we could do something like this on just one side, or get in front of it and do some movements kind of like this. I love how stable and sturdy, again, a lot of different machines, a lot of different cages. You can't do exercises on just one side, but because of the way that this is built, you can do pretty much whatever you want over on this side. Now, as long as we're up here at the top, let's go ahead and attach the included lat pull down bar, and let's get down and show you how easy it is to do some lat movements while we're here. Now let's talk about what we can do down low. Let's drop these down for a different angle. So let's do something like this and do some bicep work. Drop that to about right here. So we'll grab both of these, do some bicep curls. One of the things I like about bicep curls with cables is the resistance just keeps pulling over and over. Or if you want to do something like, let's do some rows, some side rows. Basically anything that you can do at your gym, you can do with this machine, and maybe even some lat raises. One side, 2, 3. Tell you what, I know this is a demonstration video, but I'm already starting to sweat. And before I move on, I just wanted to show you up close what the cable system looks like. It goes up and then runs around the top there, comes back here, and here is where you're gonna put your weights. Now it has these 2-inch covers on it, but if you're using 1-inch plates, you can actually remove these and just use the 1-inch underneath it. But you can see I've got the Evolpow bumper plates there. And here's an up close look at the pull-up bar. Notice how these bars are at different angles, and each of these, see, it's knurled right here, it's knurled right here, so you have multiple places, even over here on the side, where you can grip just for different types of pull-up exercises. And of course, no home gym system would be complete without some dip bars, so you can see now these are attached and getting a couple of quick reps in here. Now, when it's time to start doing some bar work, you can see I've got some safety bars set up there. By the way, they got this bar holder, which is really cool, and some extra weight plate storage right there. So you can get inside of here and do different types of exercises, obviously, like rows especially are going to be really popular. One of my favorite workouts for sure. Now, I know what you're wondering, when can we do bench presses? I've got your back. Let's get the J hooks connected and let's do some chest work. So now I've got my J hook set up and my bar is ready to hit some chest. And of course, as long as we've got the bar out, we should probably hit a little bit of incline shoulder press as well. Okay, now check this out. I've moved the pulley down here and I'm gonna be using the included ankle strap here. We are gonna take the ankle strap, we're gonna connect it right here. And what this allows us to do, I'm gonna stand up, is different types of leg workouts. So you can do leg kickouts, you can do leg pushbacks, basically work that lower body. Remember, I said this is a full body workout. We're talking legs, we're talking backside, anything you've got, this machine can help you work it. Now this right here, if I move this up out of the way, this is going to be your footrest for doing rows, just as I am showing you right here. And what home gym system would be complete without something to help you to do landmine rows? We have a great attachment over here on this side just for that. So a couple things to mention. It does come in two different color options. This one, obviously the red, it comes in all black also. And the machine itself is 1,200 pound capacity, more than enough for me and certainly most people. Although maybe with this machine, I can get there at some point. It also has a couple of pins in it, so you can do different types of resistant band workouts. And I will say that the aesthetics on this, they have upgraded. This one looks freaking awesome, looks tough. And this is just a small sample size of all the different things you can do with the Evolpow P2D. Now, to make sure that my reviews stay honest and upfront, there's two things I would have done differently about this. One is, if you look at the interior cable right here, the safety bar, safety arm, as it comes through, it just kind of rests on there. Doesn't really make a difference, doesn't impact performance at all, but I wish we had something that just gave it a little bit more separation. Now, the only other thing that I did not like was actually the assembly instructions. They put too much stuff on one page, and it wasn't super clear sometimes on what parts were supposed to go to what. Too many arrows, too many things happening at once. I wish they would have added maybe 2 or 3 extra pages and spread it out a little bit. Now, I didn't have any problems assembling it, but it did slow down the assembly process because I really had to make sure that I was able to see the numbers and exactly what the numbers were going to. But again, didn't stop me from getting it done. It just made the whole process a little bit slower. Also worth mentioning, because of the size of this, it is a larger footprint machine, like a lot of racks are. So make sure you do all of your measurements ahead of time so you don't find yourself in a pickle. But if you are in the market for a home gym system that can hit pretty much everything that you want to hit, put the Evolpow P2D system on your list to check out.